Hello and welcome. This lesson is going to be about plot and identifying points. So the objective today is we will plot and identify points on a coordinate plane. This is a coordinate plane right here. And plot means to make a point. And to identify a point, basically you look at the point and you're going to determine what the x coordinate and the y coordinate is for that particular point on the coordinate plane. A coordinate plane has three important parts: has the origin, the x-axis, and the y-axis. Let's see how to plot points. Here we have some examples for plotting points. So we're going to plot the point 2, 3. But first, please notice that if I go to the right, is positive numbers. If I go to the left, is negative numbers. If I go up, is positive numbers. And if I go down, is negative numbers. When you plot a point, you always need to think of the first number represents x. So you're going to move from left to right. And the second number is your movement from up or down. So please remember, the first number tells you if you go right or left, depending if it's positive or negative. And the second number tells you if you go up or down. So right here I have positive 2, so I know I'm going to go to the right. And the second number is positive 3, so I know I'm going to go up. And when you make points, you're always going to start at the origin. So you put your pencil right there, and then you follow the instructions here that says 2 to the right. So we're going to go from the origin, 1, 2, and then 3 up, 1, 2, 3. So right there is my point A. Now let's do point B. Point B is -4, so that tells me I go to the left. And because the second number is positive, I'm going to go up. So I put my pencil at the origin, and I'm going to go 4 to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 up. And I'm going to label letter B. For letter C, I have -5, so it's going to go to the left. And the second number is -2, so I go down. So in this case, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, down. And that will be point C. The letter D is +3 to the right and -4, so I go down. So positive goes to the right, negative goes down here. So let's start at the origin. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's my point letter D. And then for point letter E, 4 is positive, so I go to the right. And then the second number is 0. And since 0 is not positive nor negative, so that means 0 means it stays there. So I'm just going to indicate that by just drawing the point there. So basically, I start at the origin, and I'm going to go 4 to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to stay there. And I mark the letter E right there. The last example here is 0, -3. So 0, you stay there. And the -3 means you're going to go down. So I'm going to put my pencil at the origin. I don't go left nor right. I stay there and I go 1, 2, 3 down. And that will be letter F. So there you go. That's how you plot points, how you make points on a coordinate plane. Now, the other topic of today, or objective of today, is to identify points. So basically, I have points on the coordinate plane, and I need to determine the coordinates. So basically what you need to do is you look at the point that you're trying to identify. So in this case, we're going to identify point A, and you put your pencil at the origin and you count how many squares do I need to move on the x-axis to get to point A. Well, I need to move 1, 2, 3. So because it's 3 to the right, to be positive 3. So I move 3 to the right, and then I move 2 down. And because it's 2 down, would be negative. There we go. Now let's do letter B. Letter B is right here. So I put my pencil at the origin, and I look. What do I need to move? To the right or to the left? I need to move to the left. So it'll be 1, 2. So 2 to the left is negative 2. And then after that, so I move to the left, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Up means positive, so I write positive 4 right there. All right, let's do letter C. To get to letter C, I count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I went to the left, so it'd be negative 4. And once I went 4 to the left, I noticed that I'm on letter C, so I don't need to go up nor down. I just stay there. So stay there means I write a 0. The last point we have is letter D. We start at the origin. To get there, I don't need to move to the right nor left. I just stay there at the origin. So that means my first coordinate is 0. And my second coordinate means 1, 2, 3 down. So this would be negative 3. Very well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 practice problems. Okay, if you have the handout, it's going to be on the back side of the page. And basically the first practice problem is to plot and label the points, just like we did in the first example. And the second practice problem is just like the second example. I give you some points and you need to identify the coordinates. So what you should do, stop the video, try these practice problems. Once you finish the practice problems, turn on the video again to see the answers and make sure if you did it correctly or not. Okay? So go ahead and stop the video. Okay, welcome back. Let's go over the answers for these practice problems. In here, I need to plot the point negative 3, negative 4. Negative 3 means I go to the left, and negative 4 means I go down. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to make my first point, which is letter A. Let's do letter B right now. Letter B is negative 4 to the left, and then positive 2 up. So I put my pencil on the origin, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left, and 1, 2 up. So this would be letter B. Let's do letter C. Letter C is positive 3, so I go to the right, and then the second number is positive 2, so I go up. So this means I start at the origin, and I go 1, 2, 3 to the right, and 1, 2 up. And I make the point, and I write letter C. For the next point, I have 0, negative 2. 0 means I stay there, and the negative 2 means I go down. So I go here into my graph, and I start at the origin. First coordinate is 0, so I stay there. And second coordinate is negative 2, so I go down 2, and I plot the point. I make the point letter D. All right, let's do letter F. Letter F is positive 4, so that means I go to the right. And the second coordinate is 0, so that means I stay there. So put your pencil at the origin and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you stay there, so you make the point. And this will be letter F. Last point is 0, 4. So 0, 4 means you stay there. And the second number is positive 4, so you're going to go up 4. So stay there. Don't go to the right nor left. Just stay there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And once you made that point right there, let's go ahead and label letter G. So there you go. There we have all the points for this practice problem. Okay, let's go on to practice problem number 2. Practice problem number 2, I have points on the coordinate plane and I'm supposed to identify. So let's start with point A. Always start at the origin. First, do the horizontal movement, either left or right, and then do the vertical movement, up or down. So right here, to get to point A, I need to move to the left, 1, 2, 3. So to the left means -3. And then once I'm there, I don't need to go up nor down. I just stay there. So that means I get 0. Let's do point letter B. Start the origin. To get to letter B, I move 1, 2 to the left on the X. And I do 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So -2 to the left, and then -4 means down. Let's do letter C. To get to letter C, I don't go left nor right. I stay right there. And then I go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So stay there is 0, and up 4 is +4. Letter D. Letter D, I don't go right nor left, so that means I stay there is 0. And then I don't go up nor down. I stay there. So then it's another 0 right there. 0, 0. This is a special place called origin. Remember, 0, 0 is where all the points originate. That's where all the points start. Then I have letter E. Here's letter E. So to get there, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So -4 to the left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So this would be +5. The next letter is letter F, which is down here. So I want to start at the origin and I need to move 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, which is +4. And then I move 1, 2, 3 down, so it'll be -3. Then letter G. To get to letter G, I'm going to go 1, 2 to the right, and 1, 2, 3 up. So +2 to the right, and +3 up. So there we go. These are the answers for the practice problems. And this concludes this lesson, which objective was we will plot and identify points on a coordinate plane. So now you're ready to do your assignment. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope this video was helpful. Bye-bye.